As you're using your webmail program, you might find that you would like to set it up to be more personalized. Let's see how to do that. Up here on the right hand side is the gear, or that's the tools button, and if we click that, you'll see that there are choices for the display density. In other words, according to which size monitor you're using, which size you might rather see the email presented in. There's a way to configure your inbox. It's a newer feature. I'm not using it, but you could check it out. And then there are settings and themes. I'd like to look at those briefly with you. Let me do themes first. Themes lets you change the color scheme of your inbox. And I happen to have mine right now on Spearmint. You can try all different choices, and then if you want to, you could set your location, and so that's all there is to that. That makes it more fun. Another one here is settings, and settings gives you a whole set of, we'll call them tabs. They don't look like tabs, but that's what they are across the top, with options of things to do. In the General tab, for example, you could, if I scroll down, you could say what size the text will look like in the emails. You could, oh, I'll have to show you that one. I'll have to show you how to get that one. Turn on or off keyboard shortcuts. You could use icons or text for the buttons. You could add a signature line, which I'm encouraging the students to do, except not with your address and phone number, but your name, and then another line with your intended occupation, that you say future or aspiring computer programmer, for example. And then if you want to put a saying at the bottom, that's your life mission or a life statement, that would be fine, typically in quotation marks. There's a vacation responder, so that if somebody sent you an email and you were on vacation, you could reply back. Here's a box to help with those labels. If you watched the file management video, that would go on there. And then here are different ways to set up your inbox. And you might like to use filters. I only have one filter, so that if my 153 class students do this extra credit assignment and send it to me, it skips my inbox completely and just goes to my 153 backup email box. And there's nothing in there now because there's no number. You see how there's a number up on my inbox? I have 1 in my inbox, but there's nothing in my 153 backup box yet, beginning of the semester. Here on this tab, you can set up to forward a message from me or all my email to your cell phone, so it will come into your email on your cell phone. You would have to get your cell phone number. If you need more information about that, several of the classes already have information listed in the Getting Started section. Anyway, you can have your email transferred to other email addresses, so you don't have to check your Mott email, for example. And then one other thing you might like to play with are called labs. Labs change from time to time, and there are different ones. You can turn on the ones you like. I have, for example, a lab choice of mark as read, so I have a button to mark something as read. And I also use multiple inboxes, so if I have all those stars you saw are things that I have left to do. So I read the message, but I still have something left to do. And another one I like is an undo send. So I have 10 seconds, I think mine's set to 10 seconds, to undo if I forgot to add something or I want to change the way it's. By the way, if it's highly emotional, positive or negative, maybe you just don't send it now, just wait a while and send it later, huh? And then there are tons more, and they change, so you keep coming and looking. Notice that that Themes tab is also here, and it's also listed separately on the Settings button. Well, something fun for you to go play with. Enjoy!